Okay. If this is working correctly, we should be seeing... Bear with me. Full screen version of Baseball Stars. And I just wanted to double check and make sure that is the case. It looks like it's gonna do this properly this time. Boy, have I been having fun trying to figure this out. Because I don't know what I'm doing. Long story short. Well, welcome back, everybody. Thanks for joining me. And I think I'm gonna have to do some things here real quick. Bear with me, because I tried a practice test already, and it didn't quite work as far as audio or video quality. The audio was fine, the video was kind of messed up with that full screen thing. So welcome back to Benvenue's Corner. What this is a continuation of my 8-bit era gems for the Nintendo Entertainment System. And if you didn't catch it before, I actually still have a working 8-bit Nintendo that I got when I was a little kid. It still works. All the games I have for it, Baseball Stars included, they still work. All of them save data still and keep it saved, which is amazing because those are battery saves. They aren't like I'm saving it on a hard disk somewhere. That's all battery saved data, and they still work. And yeah, it's just amazing. I still got 2 working controllers, so hats off to Nintendo for making a good system. So what I'm going to do today, last week I just went over, or 2 weeks ago, unfortunately, I was sick, so I had to take some time off. Unfortunately, when I feel ill, it really affects me really badly, and I can't even think straight because I just feel so terrible. Anyway, last time I just went over generic gameplay and how you make a generic team. There are codes in this game, though, that allow you to get an edge up on your competition, and they work sort of like Konami codes. The up, up, down, down, left, right, BA. Well, in this game, you do that by making your team a certain way, and I'll show you how to do that right now. So we go into Make Team, and say, instead of a generic man team, and I'm saying man for a reason I'll explain in a minute, I want a powered up man team. So this is how I would do that. Down, right, left, down, down, right, up, up, down, up. Now I can select veterans, but ultimately I can select whatever I want. I'm going to go with... I want some power hitters. Give me some strong... What is a Ren? That's not correct. That should not be that code. It should not be asking me that right now. That's the code for a female team, and for some reason it gave me that instead of what I was looking for. That's not that code. Hang on a second. Down, right, left, down, down, right, up, down, up. Yeah, I should be able to select whatever kind of team I want. What is a Ren? That's not right. Technical difficulties. What a surprise. Let's try this one more time. Down, right, left, down, down, right, up, down, up. I guess I'm just going to go with veterans and see what happens. No, that's not right. What is going on? That is not the right question. Okay, I did something wrong. So, proof of concept. Okay, let's do it this way. I'm going to show you how to make a female team in this game, because I said men, right? Well, there's a way to get females in this team, and one way is to either hire them as free agents, or to put in a code, like this one. For a regular female team, just generic ladies, it's down 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then right 7 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And, yeah, let's go with power hitters. Why not? What is a wren? Well, a wren is a type of bird. So we type in the answer A space bird. I mentioned before that I do voice impressions of different people, different characters. One that I think I can do is, if you remember Sesame Street, you might remember a character called Mr. Snuffleupagus, and he would say, "Hello, Big Bird." And that also sounds vaguely similar to a Winnie the Pooh character called Eeyore. "Hello, Pooh. I'm just wondering if you could put my tail on for me." There's my Winnie the Pooh. And that also reminds me of another character, Bit character. He's been in a lot of movies. He was in the movie Tombstone as the older brother of Wyatt Earp. Samuel Elliott. And he sounds more like this. "It's got nothing to do with you, Wyatt." There's my Samuel Elliott. Not Samuel Jackson. That's a completely different name, voice. So anyway, those are a couple. I'll throw in a few more here and there. Alright, so now I can name my female team whatever I wanted, and I was just going to call them the Pink Penguins. And I'll explain, well, I think you can understand the pink, but the penguin part might not make a whole lot of sense, and I'll get to that in a second when I choose the logo. Pink penguins. Yes, I talk and hum and sing to myself at times. It's basically a nervous energy kind of thing that I do. Pink penguins, there we go. So you'll notice me doing that every once in a while. Now, when I was younger, and even up until recently, I knew this was a sort of bird, but I didn't know what kind of bird. And then all of a sudden, just looking at it today again, for the first time in probably a decade, that's a bird, but that little red thing looks like a bow tie, and I'm thinking, what the heck? So, there is a type of penguin out there that does have, like, a big feathery top to its head that is covered. I think it's a king or an imperial penguin. And he's wearing a bow tie because penguins looks like they're wearing tuxedos to some people, so he's got a bow tie on. I think that's supposed to be a penguin. And I chose pink because of the color. So it's the Pink Penguins lady team. And if I did this correctly, and I think I have, we should be able to look at the Pink Penguins, and it should be all lady players. And there we go. And they're not going to be great because it's a startup team, and startup teams are supposed to be not very good. So there we go. There's our little Pink Penguins. Congratulations to me. Now, I was trying to show you the super-powered male team code, and for some reason, I think I've copied it wrong. I think I remember it from scratch, but you can also make a super-powered female team, and I'm going to go ahead and do that since I know I have that code right now, because I was entering it in incorrectly as the male code. So, the super-powered female team is down, right, left, down, down, right, up, up, down, up. And you might remember that because I was putting that in for something else. I want to make them good defense. Why not? What is a wren? Well, we remember the answer to that question, right? It is a bird, right? It's just a bird. I can do a lot of other voices. I can't even list how many I can do. I just do them at random. And a lot of them are going to be like older references that some people won't get. Sort of like, you know, Katharine Hepburn. Hello, Norman. It's a new Norman. Ooh. See, a lot of people aren't going to know who Katharine Hepburn is. But if you do know who Katharine Hepburn is, you're going to know that my voice sounds a lot like hers right now. This is how she used to talk. And that one almost sounded like Matt Parry, who you might know as the pig from Disenchanted. Hello, or his Netflix series, The Toast of London. Hello, Ray. What was his name? Ray Partridge? Ray Pigeon? Your marriage is a farce. Notice how I put the emphasis on the arse part? Oh, I probably shouldn't have said that. I might get demonetized or something now. That wasn't intentional to sound like that. It's just the way he said it in the movie. So the answer to when isn't it is when it is. Sorry, I got sidetracked there. And when I was younger, I knew what the answer was. I used to put the it up there, but you're not supposed to, because it won't work if you do that. I was wondering, boy, this code doesn't seem to work very good. I seem to be getting pretty much generic teams. I don't see what all the fuss is. Well, it's because I was answering wrong. You have to put it all, this part on the bottom. And I never knew that when I was younger, because I was dumb. So when it is, now I should be able to get to name the team, and I'm going to call this the Fabulous All-Stars. And if you're joining chat, welcome. I can't tell that you are, because I don't have another device to view the stream while I'm looking at my screen. And I'm still new and trying to figure everything out, so maybe there's a way to do this in this current setup. But I don't know of it yet, and I will study and learn more as I go. I've seen some people say they can use their phones to view the stream, and I might try that out. I do have a phone I could use. And there's the A for All Stars, and I hit yes. And if this worked, I should have a female team full of superstars. There we go. 70 out of 78. 75, 61. They should be mostly powered up most of the way and very high level pitchers and players. Yeah, 83. You're not going to get an 83 overall that's all powered up when you make a normal team. That's just not going to happen. She's all powered up. She's powered up. 85 needs more powering up. 71 fully powered up. Yeah, so now I have a team of super ladies. And this is a team, right off the bat, I could take in and probably beat most of the teams. I might have trouble against the Dreams because they're tough. Let's see if I can make the man team just off the top of my head. I believe the code is down, right, left, down, down, right, up, up. I think that's it. When isn't it? There it is. There you go. You just end it like I did there, and then you can pick whatever type of team after you input the code. I wanted a defensive team, but you could pick whatever you want. As long as you get the first initial inputs right, it doesn't matter what kind of team you select. So again, you put in when it is. So how's that for my long-term memory? Because I haven't put that code in for years. I thought I copied it correctly, and I didn't. So when it is, and then I get to pick whatever team name I want, and I'm going to call this an old movie reference, cult classic that some of you might know, the Baseball Furies. If you get that reference, 2 points for you. If you don't get that reference, it's from a movie from the, I would say maybe late 70s, maybe mid 70s, called The Warriors. And it's about a gang in New York or New Jersey. I think they're from New Jersey, not New York. Called The Warriors. And without giving out too much, they go through some trial and tribulations. And they meet up with somebody called the Baseball Furies. I'm going to take the baseball as my logo. And if I did this correctly, now I should have a man's team that's all pretty powered up. And yes, it did work. There's my powerful team. They're not great, not so far, but they are mostly powered up. And I could re-roll this team a couple times if I wanted to get a better turnout. Because this team's, for what it is not that great, really. I'd expect better results, but that's that code. You see the T here, that is for a game challenge. And I'm going to end this stream soon, but I'm just going to mention this quickly. There's a challenge for the game facts for this game, where you create a just normal team. You don't use any of the special codes. You put them in a 16, 25-game league play. You play against the Crushers, the Ladies, the Warriors, the Black Sox, and the Dreams. And the idea is to level this team up as you go. And this is the team I've selected. The name is the Twitch Titans, and that's why they have a T logo. And for content, I'm going to come in here and start playing the games so you can watch how this really not-so-great team goes through their seasons and how well I can do on that challenge. Because the challenge is ultimately, at the end, you're going to be able to beat the American Dreams team. Quite the challenge. If you don't know, the American Dreams are a super team, and they're very hard to beat. So I'm going to leave it at this. Thank you, everybody, for joining me. I hope you're having a great day. I hope this video turned out well. And we'll see you next time here on Ben's Corner. Take care, everybody, and yeah, see you next time. If I can figure out what in the world I'm doing. That would be great. That would be great. Be well, everybody.